We're here again for another video installment. We're calling this one Food for Thought. If you're not having a good season, this one is for you. Hey, we missed the intro if you're new to the channel. I'm Quayne and this is a million journey to top 100k podcast. The channel make data-driven fantasy Premier League videos which are short and concise. All the players we have suggested the audience to transfer into their team has been a success. The channel started a few weeks before the Premier League season began. We have consistently produced at least one video per week since the season began. The weekly video is called Team Selection. We have a video series with another fantasy Premier League manager called Rebecca Lee. The series is called Audiocast, in which she documents her progress since starting to play the game. That was a long introduction. In this video we will be identifying players to transfer into our teams for the next 5 to 6 game week. I can acknowledge that different managers have different playing or managing style, but the most successful among us always have one thing in common: they plan ahead and properly utilize their fixtures ticker. A fixture ticker is a chart that organizes the clubs with the easiest run of fixtures at top to the most difficult at the bottom. If you're having a bad season, just keep in mind that the only rank that matters is the overall rank at the end of game week 38. This game is a marathon, not a sprint. To stay ahead of the template like in the real world, managers need to be able to identify talent way before the player starts to deliver the points. A great example of this is Botman and Tripper. We had Botman since game week 1 and we added Tripper right before his big hauls. We identified that we wanted double Newcastle defense before they started to deliver the big hauls of points, which meant we were ahead of the template. The template is defined as the most selected players in managers' teams. By being ahead of the template when they transfer in the same players, they rise in prices, which then increase our squad value. From Botman and Tripper we have gained 0.4 million and Tripper is predicted to rise again tonight. Other players predicted to rise soon are Matty Cash, who we already have, Doku Bowen and Byrne, who we suggested to get game week 7 both returned. That is the top 5. Fantasy Premier League player prices have been extremely volatile this season and players are having double rises or double falls, which affect the squad value you will have and your buying power. For you to gain value from a player, the player has to rise more than once. For example, I brought Botman when he was 4.5 million and he rose 0.2 million to 4.7 million, while in my team if I wanted to sell, his selling value would be 4.6. These are fundamental principles you need to understand before choosing to wildcard. Speaking of wildcard, many managers have activated the chip when they really didn't need it to. A wildcard chip is one of the team-changing boosters that the game allows you to use to reshape your squad without deduction of points. All changes that are made on the wildcard are permanent and will only be removed when you transfer them out. The first question for you to think about: what position in overall rank is last season Fantasy Premier League winner? He is currently ranked top 3 million in the world. He has 3 top 2k finish in the last 3 seasons. Therefore he is a great manager, and if he is currently ranked there, you should have hoped to improve your season. Even our team last season didn't break into the top million until after the World Cup, but we finished the season at an overall rank of 11,023. Activating the wildcards are becoming popular. Therefore we will identify the best players to choose from each position and provide the underlying data to support our suggestions. The first position will be the goalkeepers. The ideal candidate pair for the starting position are Johnstone and Areola. The goalkeeper pair rotate perfectly for the next 6 games. They only cost 8.7 million combined. Areola is posting 4.57 saves per 90 while Johnstone is producing 2.14 saves per 90. Dean Henderson, who moved to Crystal Palace to become the #1 goalkeeper, is currently injured with reoccurring thigh injury, and the manager said he had an unknown return date. Leno and Areola also rotate perfect for the next 7 game weeks, but they cost more combined. They cost 8.9 million. With the squad we will be amassing, we will need 0.1 millions from somewhere. Therefore taking it from the position that is less productive is the best way. Turner will most likely lose his starting position at Forest because of his high-profile errors, and getting him now will eventually cause a problem in the future. Leno is the goalkeeper with the most points this season. He has 35 points and his second is Ariela with 32 points. A key component when choosing goalkeepers is if they can make saves. Ariela has the third most saves this season on 32 saves. The goalkeeper with the most saves is Fotheringham from Sheffield, but he is expected to concede 3 goals per 90. What about the premium goalkeepers? As the name suggested, they cost a lot of money, which is limited by the quality of squad we want to design, but if you're going to use most enablers in the squad, and you want a premium goalkeeper, look no further than Martinez or Pope. They rotates perfectly for the next 6 game weeks, and in game week 13 when Martinez has Spurs, Pope will have Chelsea who aren't scoring goals. A much better pair would be Martinez and Ariela, which will definitely cost less. To summarize the goalkeeping position, you will need Ariela and someone else. And remember to be careful not to choose a goalkeeper from a team you will want an attacking triple up from in the near future. For instance, Raya may look like a good option, but you don't know if he has secured the number 1 spot. The Brighton manager is rotating his goalkeepers. You can use Ariela and a non-playing keeper who's 3.9 to cut cost. Let's analyze the team expected goal conceded data from the players we have suggested. West Ham has an expected goal conceded of 2.08, but they actually conceded 1.48 per 90. Which is okay because they played Manchester City, Brighton, Liverpool, Chelsea, who are all in the top 8 for attacking data this season. And West Ham will be facing easier fixtures in the coming weeks. Crystal Palace has an expected goal conceded 1.47 per 90 after playing mostly team that finished in the top 10 last season. Like Arsenal and Manchester United, Fulham is conceding 1.74 goals per 90 and they actually conceded 12 goals. A defense we will be investing a lot is Newcastle. They are conceding 1 goal per 90, but they have played 5 teams out of the top 10 teams from last season already. They will be having easier fixtures next and they have kept 3 clean sheet. Aston Villa is conceding 1.67 goals per 90. They have kept 2 clean sheet. That is the goalkeepers sorted. Let's use the fixture ticker to identify the teams with the best fixtures for the next 6 game weeks. The team that is at the top of the fixture ticker is Spurs. They have Luton, Fulham, Crystal Palace, Chelsea, Wolves and Aston Villa in the next 6 game weeks. The team that is second on the ticker is Aston Villa. They have Wolves, West Ham, Luton, Forest, Fulham and Spurs in the next 6. The team that is third is Crystal Palace. They have 4 easy fixtures out of the next 6, but their main goal threat Ease is out injured. The team that is fourth is Wolves, who also have 4 easy fixtures out of the next 6. The team that is 5th and 6th on the ticker is Newcastle and Manchester United. They have 1 difficult fixture in the next 6 game weeks. At the bottom of the ticker we have Brentford, Chelsea and Manchester City. For a closer look at this fixture ticker, please follow me on Twitter. When you use the first wildcard, you will need to maintain the squad for a longer period to best utilize the second wildcard. Having this in mind when you choose players, also include players who will have good fixtures in the near horizon. Let's move on to the defenders. The first one up is Estupiñán. He will definitely be a player we will need for Brighton run of fixtures from game week 10 onwards. Brighton next 2 games are hard. They will be playing Liverpool and Manchester City, but after that, they will play Fulham, Everton, Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest. A sea of green fixtures where Brighton assets will be a must. Estupiñán has got 4 attacking returns this season from 6 games and he is producing 0.43 goal involvement. He is yet to get a clean sheet, but that will come with the easy fixtures. He's had 8 shots with 4 on target. He has created 13 chances. Therefore, if he is in your current team, do not transfer him out, bench him or play him. He is playing Liverpool next, who are conceding 1 goal per 90. Tripper is the player every manager wants, but only a selected few can have. If you choose to go with him, it will be very complicated to get Salah. Tripper is a bonus magnet because of his pass completion and the many chances he creates from set plays and open play during a match. He has returned 4 assists and 3 clean sheet. His expected goal involvement is 0.31 per 90. He has created 22 chances this season. Newcastle has West Ham, Crystal Palace, Wolves, Arsenal, Bournemouth and Chelsea in the next 6 game weeks. If you want Newcastle defense on the cheap, that's where Schär and Burn comes in. Botman is injured, but House said he will be back for game week 9. Remember, there is an international break after game week 8. If you had Botman from when he was 4.5 million, it will make more sense to bench him if Newcastle defense is in your future plans, because he will cost 4.7 million to purchase now. Schär is more attacking than Burn. Burn also have better competition for his spot from the replacements. A player we transferred in game week 7 was Matty Cash. We already spoke about his data in the game week 7 team selection video, but we will still do a quick rundown of it. He has scored 2 goals and created 1 assist this season. He has 0.51 expected goal involvement per 90. He kept 2 clean sheet this season. He created 2 chances. He had 14 shots with 7 on target. Porro and Udigi are the players we should think about from the Spurs defense. Porro has 2 assists and 2 clean sheet. He has 0.2 goal involvement per 90. He is on some set plays. He has created 10 chances and had 9 shots. Udigi has 2 assists and 2 clean sheet. He has 0.13 goal involvement per 90. He has created 7 chances and had 1 shot which was on target. Arsenal fixtures get good around game week 10. A player from their defense to get his Gabriel. He has kept 2 clean sheet this season. He has 0.03 goal involvement per 90 and had 1 shot. He is the cheapest in the defense of Arsenal. Anderson from Crystal Palace has 2 goals and 3 clean sheet. He has 0.17 goal involvement. He has created 8 chances and had 7 shots with 4 on target. Another of the picks we have mentioned before in other videos is Kaufel. He has 3 assists and 1 clean sheet. He has 0.13 goal involvement per 90. He has created 10 chances. Player you can use as enablers are Lamptey and Taylor. On to the midfield from your wildcarding, you will be getting Sulla, so discussing him won't be that useful. The standout captaincy for this week will go to Son. He is playing the center forward position. He has scored 6 goals from an expected goal involvement of 0.69 per 90. He has 20 shots with 10 on target. He has created 12 chances this season. There is also a possibility he is on penalties. James Maddison has 2 goals, 4 assists and 2 clean sheet this season. He has 0.67 goal involvement, but most of it is made up from assist. He has created 21 chances. He had 21 shot with 13 on target. Diaby has 2 goals and 4 assists. He has 0.41 goal involvement. He has created 11 chances. He has 18 shot with 8 on target. He has won 5 fouls. JWP has 2 goals and 3 assists from an expected goal involvement of 0.6 per 90. He created 14 chances. He had 8 shot with 6 on target. He is on set plays. Bowen has scored 5 goals and assisted 1 with a goal involvement of 0.63 per 90. He has 22 shots with 10 on target. He created 5 chances. Gordon from Newcastle has scored 2 goals and assisted 4. He has 0.47 goal involvement. He had 15 shots with 7 on target. He created 8 chances, but he will not be available this game week. Mitoma has 3 goals and 3 assists. He has 0.59 goal involvement. He has created 16 chances. He had 13 shots with 5 on target. A player that has been mentioned a lot on this channel is Neto from Wolves. He is an enabler. He has scored 1 and assisted 5 from a 0.49 expected goal involvement. He has created 18 chances. He had 11 shots with 5 on target. He is main creator and goal threat. A player you could consider from Liverpool is Luis Diaz. He has scored 2 goals from expected goal involvement of 0.64 per 90. He created 7 chances. He has 15 shots with 4 on target. Liverpool is facing some injuries and suspension on the left this season, so his position will be secure for now. For enablers you can use Luis from Aston Villa and Almiron. Almiron has scored in 3 consecutive matches, and it was around this time last season where he went on that purple patch run. That gave him best winger shouts. He was scoring from low expected goal chances. Breaking news: Brighton managers have confirmed that Estupiñán will be out for the next month. He also confirmed he will use Lamptey as one of his replacements. Now we move on to the forward position, which has been this season a position that has underperformed. A centre forward who the channel has always liked and promoted is Watkins. We have been tracking Watkins from his Brentford days when he was in the infamous BMW attack. A forward line whose game was based on fast moves, as the name suggested. He has scored 4 and assisted 6 from a 0.54 expected goal involvement. He had 22 shots with 9 on target. His goal conversion rate is 18.2%, and he created 15 chances. Darwin is a punter's dream. He can return in any game at any time. He can be starter or a super sub. He has won back his starting spot because he has improved his defensive work by becoming one of Klopp's pressing machine. Before we start stating his data, remember he is a player who doesn't play 90 minutes regularly. He scored 3 goals and assisted 2 from an expected goal involvement of 1.28 per 90. He had 14 shots with 5 on target. He has a goal conversion of 21.4% that he created 1 chance. Solanke has scored 3 and assisted 1 from a goal involvement 0.48 per 90. He has created 8 chances. He had 18 shots with 7 on target. He has a goal conversion of 16.7%. He is on penalties. He will face Chelsea, Brighton, Arsenal, Everton, Wolves and Burnley in the next 6. The centre forward players who are enablers are Archer and Awoniyi. From all the players we have suggested, managers can make many different wildcard squads that includes or excludes Haaland and Salah. If you're going to utilize the fixture ticker, this is one of the wildcard squad I would consider. It has Turner and Areola as goalkeepers, Cashburn, Udogie, Gabriel and Taylor as defenders, and in midfield Salah, Diaby, Bowen, Son and Maddison. Watkins, Haaland and Archer up top. Diaby is an injury doubt. You can even change that squad even more. You can change Gabriel to Porro, then Udogie to Kaufel and also Watkins to Darwin. The main idea on a wildcard game week 8 is to capitalize on the fixture swing by getting Salah, who will be very complicated to get without a wildcard Spurs asset to face easy fixtures, and Aston Villa assets for their upcoming easy games. I hope this video has given you a lot of food for your thoughts. We have spent a lot of time researching the data for the video. Therefore we would appreciate it if you like and subscribe to the channel.